So 2 nights ago, I watched The Last of Us Part 1, the first episode, and I've got to tell you guys, it was absolutely insane. It was beautiful, and I highly recommend it. I mean, even if you haven't played the first game, or you haven't played the second game, it is still an awesome show to watch. I mean, it got a 9.3 rating on IMDb, and some people are even saying that it is a better pilot than The Walking Dead. And I think we can all remember that the first episode of The Walking Dead was absolutely beautiful. It even got a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. But before we continue, we have to acknowledge the amazing performance that Nico Parker did as Sarah. I mean, she only got like 30 minutes of screen time or 45 minutes. But we have to admit, it was so well done. We all got so attached to that one character in the first 45 minutes. And then for her to die, even though most of us knew that she was gonna die because we all played the game, it was still very emotional, and I felt it once again. I had the exact same feeling to when she died in the show, to when I played it for the first time. I had the exact same feeling, the exact same sadness and emptiness in my body whenever I rewatched that scene. And if a show can do that to someone who already have experienced that scene for like a million times, because I've played the first part so many times, if a show can do that, that says a lot about the show and about the entire thing of how good it actually is. I mean, Nico Parker, she was 18, she is 18 years old when she was playing the role, and she has to portray a 12-year-old girl. That is not easy, especially as an 18-year-old. So she did a very good job. Same goes for Bella Ramsey. I mean, she portrays Ellie, and Ellie is 14 in the show or in the game, but Bella Ramsey is also 18. So it's not easy to portray a 14-year-old girl if you are actually 18. That is not easy. Pedro Pascal, who portrayed Joel in the show, also did an amazing job. I mean, they've gotten help from the OG characters like as Troy Baker, but still, even with the help, he did an amazing job at portraying Joel. To look back at Bella Ramsey for a minute, I'm going to show you guys a clip. You have to watch it, you can close your eyes actually, and just listen to it and say to me, is this from the game or from the show? You won't tell the difference.
Give us a minute, alright?
Like the way she says, what the fuck? It's the exact same as Ellie. You cannot tell me any difference. Some of her quotes in the show are like the exact same as Ellie has done in the show or in the game. It's insane how well Belly portrays Ellie. And in the beginning, as the comment says here, I had my doubts about the Bella Ramsey cast because she doesn't look like Ellie, but she absolutely knocked it out of the park. And that's also my opinion. Because in the beginning I was like, oh, she doesn't look like Ellie, it's not going to be a good Ellie. But she completely changed my opinion. She's an amazing Ellie actually. I mean, they probably could have found a person that looked more like Ellie, but I don't think they could have found a better person to portray Ellie as Bella Ramsey is doing at the moment. I mean, even with 4.7 million viewers, The Last of Us is HBO's second largest debut since 2010, only behind Game of Thrones spin-off House of the Dragon, who's at 9.89 million in that time. I mean, it's only 4.7 and 9.9 million, like the difference, it's like a difference of 5 million views, but still, since 2010, it's the second largest debut. Okay, you can say like a lot of people know about the story, a lot of people love the story because of the game, but still, for 4.7 million on the first debut, it's an insane amount of viewers, I just found a clip on Twitter that just shows you how well Pedro Pascal is portraying Joel. And I want you guys to pay attention on his lip. Just look at his lip movements. Look how it's shaking. The exact same way as in the scene. Absolutely devastating scene. One of the best scenes in the entire show. But it is not the best clip from the entire show. The best clip for the entire show for me personally goes to this one right here, is where they're like driving downtown and the plane comes crashing down behind them, which does not happen in the game, but it does happen in the show. And if you rewatch that entire scene, you'll notice that it is filmed in one shot without cutting, and especially like there's no cutting, and that for me makes it so rare. You normally don't find that in movies or shows where it's just one epic shot. And it's not just one shot. There's a lot of things happening. There's explosions, there's crashes, there are people who are getting bitten, there are people who are dying. It's all one shot, a plane coming down behind them, crashing. It's all one shot. And it was so insane watching that clip. So for me, that's the best one. But I have found one more clip that was really fascinating, and I think you guys know what I'm going to be talking about, and that is the intro for the first episode, which was really important. It kind of tells you how everything went down, how the outbreak started with the Fintro, I think it's called, but like the things coming out of their mouth. So this scene was very fascinating, and I'm very happy that they included this in the show because it kind of explains you how the outbreak began, and they didn't do that in the game, but they're doing it in the show, which is beautiful, of course. And one thing about the freaking zombies in the show, they are so scary. They are so scary. I'm going to try and find a clip here. Okay, I can't find a clip, but I found this one, and this kind of explains it well enough. You'll know what I'm talking about. Like, it's basically the same. Like how fast they are. Like they do all these kind of things as like humans, as zombies, and it's so scary. But yeah, that was a long one for me. I mean, the video is only going to be like 6 minutes, but for me that took me 2 hours to film. Yes, I was stuttering. I was doing research. I was going on Twitter. I was stuttering, because I can't talk. And it's very hard for me to make these kind of videos. But hey, I do want to do more of these. I'm also going to make a video about Hogwarts Legacy. And all that drama should be coming out somewhere this week. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I was nervous. Peace out, boys. Bye. Love you. Wait, how do I do a love sign. And I think it's really cool. I think I'll do it like... I think I did something like this. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Bye.